the most ridiculous fines in NFL history. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our uploads. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Big Hit Central. No matter who you are or how much money you have, it's never easy to sign a check to do anything wrong. If it fell $100 on a parking fee while you've only been there for a couple of minutes, or an individual having to face a penalty for violating a dumb law, throwing away cash is one of the toughest things imaginable. Sadly for sports stars, their penalties aren't just a couple $100, because teams raise millions a year, whether athletes or managers fudge up. Here are 10 of the most insane penalties in the history of the NFL. Number 1. Colin Kaepernick fined $10,000. The NFL loves to show how much they care about breast cancer awareness. They smear everything in pink for the month of October, and part of the proceeds for pink gear go to that cause, so they say. Colin Kaepernick tried to do his part by rocking pink beats, as he's known for always having a pair on him. Unfortunately, due to the NFL having a partnership with Bose, they couldn't allow this grave injustice. He was fined $10,000 for wearing these at a press conference. Number 2. Nate Burleson fined $15,000. The Detroit wide receiver revealed a shirt underneath his jersey before a 2010 game against the St. Louis Rams that said, "What up, doe?" and later punted the ball into the stands after scoring a touchdown. All that celebration did in fact cost him $15,000. Number 3. Brandon Marshall, $10,500 fine. Brandon Marshall suffers from bipolar disorder, so he wanted to use the NFL as a platform to bring attention to National Mental Health Awareness Week during a game in October. He decided to wear green cleats, which is a uniform violation. Going into the game, he knew he was going to get fined, but he wore them anyway. He was fined $10,500, but his fine sparked conversation and gave publicity to a great cause. I'd say the fine was well worth it. Number 4. Chad Ochocinco fined $25,000. Ochocinco, familiar with loads of fines throughout his career, was hit by this silly fine in the preseason. Players are not allowed to post any messages 90 minutes before kickoff and until all post-game media obligations are fulfilled. He posted a tweet before the game and during the game. Because of that, in addition to possessing a phone during the game, he was fined $25,000. I think athletes should be able to tweet during the game, as it would add a really cool element to all sports. Number 5. Cam Newton. Cam Newton sure has taken a lot of grief in his NFL career, and a lot of it was unjustified. In his rookie season, Newton had the nerve to wear an Under Armour branded face mask instead of a Nike one, who is a huge partnership with the NFL. The league fined him $10,000 for this outrageous display of defiance. Is this where the supposed character issues with Newton kept popping up? Number 6. Marshawn Lynch fined $100,000. Marshawn Lynch is known for what he doesn't say to the media, which is pretty much anything. After being fined in 2013 for not speaking to the media, he was then fined $100,000 last year for the same thing. Lynch has said he simply doesn't say much because he feels forced to do it. Lynch found a loophole to not speaking by simply repeating, "I'm just here so I don't get fined," at a Super Bowl media day. He gets paid to run, not to talk. Number 7. Nate Burleson fined $15,000. I don't know what up doe is supposed to mean, but I'm sure I'm not alone in saying that people wouldn't really think twice about it and just carry on with their day. Nate Burleson revealed the shirt in a 2010 game. In that same game, he punted the ball into the stands and was forced to pay $15,000 for his actions. I don't know if the NFL was more outraged at the shirt or the punt. Number 8. Chad Johnson fined $20,000. The former Bengals star, who was no stranger to fines over his NFL career, was just kidding around when he pretended to bribe a ref during a game against the Ravens in 2009, but the league did not laugh. Instead, they made him pay $20,000 for his little stunt. Number 9. Brandon Jacobs fined $10,000 for tossing his football into the stands out of frustration during a 2010 game against the Indianapolis Colts, an incident he claims was completely accidental. The New York Giants running back was fined $10,000. Number 10. Randy Moss, fine $10,000. Randy Moss was one of the interesting characters that made the game exciting in his career. In a 2005 game against the Packers at Lambeau Field, Moss decided to celebrate a touchdown by fake mooning the Green Bay crowd. Some watching at home loved it, while the cheeseheads certainly didn't. Sure, the gesture was over the top, but it's not like he actually mooned anybody. Nevertheless, the NFL is the no fun league for a reason, and made Moss fork over $10,000. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are currently on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.